Summer is here and it's time to talk about my favorite summer fragrances for 2023. Hi everyone, I'm Julian from Scented Moments channel, where I help you to discover the amazing world of perfumery. So in this video I want to talk about my top 12, although I will mention 14 fragrances, but well, it's one plus fragrance in the designer side, one plus fragrance in the niche side, and these are from the same brand, so I'll mention them in just one spot, let's say. And it's been a while since it's been a minute since I uploaded a video. I mean, lots of things have been going on, very busy at work, also busy on my social life, so yeah, lots of things going on, but luckily everything is fine. But I missed filming and uploading a video talking about perfumes, and I'm still very active, still discovering new perfumes almost on a daily basis, so yeah, nothing changed. But well, now let's talk about my top 10 best favorite summer fragrances, whatever you want to name it. Let's start off with the designer side. In the designer side first, and this is a ranked list. So coming in the number 6 spot, this is from the house of Dolce Gabbana, and it is Light Blue Italian Love. Beautiful bottle presentation, and I already had the opportunity to talk about the new bottle of the new fragrance, the new flanker of the Light Blue series, and yeah, that bottle is beautiful, but this one as well, I really love this blue, really intense blue color, and Italian Love. This is an amazing citrus fragrance, mainly mandarin orange. Oh, and it's very salty. It's like a realistic juicy mandarin orange with salty marine accords. Beautiful. The only downside of this fragrance, really, and it's the reason why it's only in number 6, it's the performance. On my skin, the performance, it's really poor. I mean, it's in the 3 to 4 hours and it's pretty much gone. And this is a eau de toilette, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, of course it's here. It's a eau de toilette, because the other light blue that I have, it's the intense, so that one really lasts for a long time. It's an eau de parfum concentration, and this is, I thought for some reason this would be an eau de parfum, but no, this is an eau de toilette, but the performance is actually really poor. Nonetheless, if you want a great mandarin orange fragrance with some salty aquatic accords, I mean, check this one out. It's summer in a bottle. Really, the only downside, it's the performance, but it's still a fantastic choice here. If you want to go with the previous version of this one, which was summer, I think it was summer, actually I don't recall, but the mandarin there, it was even more pronounced than here. But the new flanker, which I love, like Summer Vibes, it's the name of the new flanker, which has this beautiful bottle presentation. It's more close to the original light blue poem, but this one, it's really this one or the previous to this, Italian Love, which I don't recall. Both are fantastic, but I will go with this one because I really like the salty marine accords of this one, and it's not piercing, so I think it's really a solid alternative here. Dolce Gabbana Light Blue Italian Love in the number 6 spot. Coming in the number 5 spot, this is a very underrated fragrance from the house of Zadig Voltaire. This is a flanker of the now popular This Is Him from the same house. I don't know why this doesn't have good rep even. I would say this has very few reviews, and the majority of those reviews are actually negative, but I don't know why. For me, I love this. This is a fantastic flanker. Finally, they did a good flanker of this perfume. This Is Him DNA, and this one is Vibes of Freedom. I love this perfume. This is a fresh sandalwood fragrance, and I mean done to perfection. If you are searching for a sandalwood for the summertime, this is the one. And this one even gives vibes of Santal Blush by Tom Ford, but a fresh Santal Blush. And I have Santal Blush. I love it. It's one of my favorite sandalwood fragrances, like all-time favorite sandalwood fragrances. And this one here gives me some impressions of Santal Blush, but with your citruses, more fresh notes, and I think it's really a fantastic flanker. Yeah, this is really a great sandalwood. Does it has like natural sandalwood? Highly doubt it. But for me, I get the image of the sandalwood. I think it's I would say a realistic, creamy sandalwood with fresh notes. This for me is the perfect sandalwood for summer. That's it. I mean, nothing more to add than that, and I think it's already perfect. If you love sandalwood, give this one a try. Sample this fragrance. I think you might be surprised, as I for sure was. I mean, I just randomly tried this perfume at my local perfume shop nearby here in Lisbon, and I just give it a try just to see like if Zadig Voltaire finally has like a decent flanker, and wow, they have finally. Amazing perfume here. Vibes of Freedom by Zadig Voltaire. Amazing fresh sandalwood scent right here. Coming in the number 4 spot, this is from the house of Christian Dior, and this is another underrated, but I mean very underrated perfume from a forgotten line of Christian Dior, from the cruise line. And this one is Escale a Portofino. First of all, beautiful bottle presentation. Beautiful. This is a 125 ml. This is an eau de toilette, I want to say, or eau de cologne. But I think it's an eau de toilette concentration. Yes, this is eau de toilette, but the performance isn't great. Again, this is your typical powdery, fresh eau de cologne style scent, but perfect. Natural smelling neroli, natural smelling citruses, green. This is beautiful. I absolutely love this. This is breathtakingly amazing. This is one of the best eau de cologne style fragrances that I tried, hands down. And it was a huge surprise that, I mean, no one talks about this. I mean, I never saw any review of Escale Portofino. And but this was released in 2008, so I mean, long time ago already. And this is quite forgotten, but it's an amazing high quality eau de cologne style fragrance, and I think an eau de cologne style fragrance needs to be in my summer rotation. And even if you're searching for just a fresh, very versatile scent for the summer, go with an eau de cologne. Try eau de cologne. Yes, they don't perform that great because in the end they are all about neroli and citruses, so those notes they typically don't last, but you will feel refreshed, and in the end you will smell amazing. And this is what happens with Escale Portofino by Christian Dior. One of the best eau de cologne style fragrance out there. The performance, yeah, it's not great, but the smell is divine. Escale Portofino by Christian Dior from their Cruise collection, and the number 4th spot. Coming in the number 3 spot, this is from the house of Guerlain from the Acqua collection, and this is also a staple for me to have one Guerlain from the Acqua on my summer rotation, because I mean, those Acqua are amazing. Although right now they have way too many perfumes in that line, it's a bit overwhelming. But currently I have 4 of those Acqua perfumes, and I would like to add at least one more, which would be Neroli Vetiver or Neroli Vetiver, which is fantastic, and pretty much I would be done with the line. But yeah, this one is fantastic. Finally have it in my collection. It's a fantastic mint fragrance. Herba Fresca. This mint is the most realistic fresh mint that you will smell. This doesn't have that toothpaste feel or that those after eight chocolate, that minty dark chocolate impression. No, doesn't have that. It's really a pure, natural smelling fresh mint. Very cooling, very refreshing, and it lasts on my skin. Oh man, this is glorious. This lasts. It has a mild, sweet touch, very mild, but this is very refreshing, very cooling. With some citruses also. I mean, amazing. I absolutely love Herba Fresca, and I'm already wearing this one, and I will be wearing much more during the summertime. Fantastic scent right here. Herba Fresca by Guerlain from the Acqua collection. Now, coming in the number 2 spot, this is from the house of Hermes, and of course, when we are talking about summer fragrances, we need to mention Hermes, because they have so many beautiful fresh fragrances, and this is one of them. This is Voyage d'Hermes. I absolutely love this perfume. This is cardamom, sparkly, salty, a boho chic type of scent. Absolutely, but I will even spray on my skin. I really love this perfume. The only downside of this fragrance is really the performance. Oh yeah, yeah, hands down. This is that spicy cardamom, a bit salty, sparkly, oh, citrusy, like lemon. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love this fragrance in the summertime. But yes, the performance isn't great. It's in the 3 hours mark, and that's it. Even the parfum, which I also have, I mean, even the performance of that one isn't great. But I prefer this one for the summer. It just blends with the heat, with the sweat of your skin. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a very sensual, boho chic fragrance. Love it. Voyage d'Hermes, number 2 spot. And coming in number 1, it's Chanel. I love Chanel, and I've been loving Chanel since last year and this year as well. I mean, yeah, I am totally in love, head over heels with this brand. And it's my, I would say, top 3 favorite perfume brand overall. Yes, I absolutely love Chanel. So I have here 2 fragrances from Chanel in my number 1 spot, and because it was hard to separate both. One is from their mainstream, another one is from their exclusive line. So, and these are 2 fragrances that I will be wearing a lot. This one was already featured on my list last year. It's been featured again. Same happened with Voyage d'Hermes actually. And but for the fragrance from the less exclusive, it's a recent acquisition. So first time here in this list. But without further ado, so in the designer side of things, like in the mainstream line from Chanel, it's number 5, Le. This one right here, absolutely amazing. Fresh aldehydes. Oh, it's creamy aldehydes, fresh, citrusy, sparkly, like linen. This gives me like a linen, white linen feel. Oh, so good. This is so good. Very elegant. This is one of my most elegant perfumes that I have, and it's very comforting, very soothing at the same time. I love it. I absolutely love this fragrance. This is a staple for me. And the one from the Les Exclusives is one that I had for a long time on my wish list. Finally have it in my collection. This is 1957. What a beautiful fragrance. This is musky iris with a touch of honey. So good, so elegant, so refined. But yes, this is the best way to describe fresh, musky, powdery iris with a touch of a slightly sweet honey. Very mild sweet honey. Absolutely fantastic. This was love at first sniff when I first tried, and this is perfect for like more upscale events during the summertime. It's either 1957 or really Chanel number 5 Low. Just choose one or another. If you want more aldehydes, go with number 5 Low. If you want more iris, more muskiness, go with 1957. Yeah, these two are summer kings, summer staples for me this year. Again, both from Chanel, number 5 Low, 1957 from the Les Exclusives. And now guys, let's talk about the niche fragrances that I have here. So coming in at number 6 spot, it's from the house of Acqua di Parma, from the Blue Mediterraneo collection, and this one is Mandorlo de Sicilia. Absolutely love this one. This is the perfect summer gourmand fragrance that will not break your bank, because Acqua di Parma is heavily discounted in the online. So this is creamy almonds with a fresh touch. This is the best replacement to Guerlain's L'Homme Ideal cologne, which was discontinued. Although now everyone is mentioning that the new Abbé Rouge Platine is very similar to the cologne, but I don't know. I still did not smell that fragrance, so I'm very curious to try though, because I'm a huge fan of L'Homme Ideal cologne. I mean, it was for me the best of the line, and they discontinued. Surprise. But this one is a great replacement, because this one has the almond. I think the Abbé Rouge Platinum or Platin doesn't have almond. This one has almond, and this is again a fresh, citrusy, creamy, almondy fragrance. Perfect, very comforting, very delicious, not overwhelming. It's just perfect, really. It's fantastic. Just number 6. The performance, actually, it's not bad, but I mean, the others, this list, it was tough to rank this list. Let's say that. So number 6 spot, it's Mandorlo de Sicilia by Acqua di Parma. Now coming in number 5 spot, this is from the house of Amouage, from one of their latest releases, not this year but last year, and this one is Enclave. This is a powerful, sweet mint fragrance. I love this one. This for me was love at first sniff. I was not expecting to like this one, nor any of their new, more fresh fragrances, but I actually really do like this one. Meander also, it's not bad. I still did not try their new collection of this year, but Enclave, it's amazing. It's really a fantastic mint. Also quite realistic. The difference between Enclave and Herba Fresca is fresh. It's really refreshing, cooling mint. This one, no, this one is sweet, it's intense, it's loud. And that's why this is just a number 5 spot, because this is not your everyday type of scent, especially during the summertime. During the high heat, it's a bit hard to pull off. But when it's a cool day, or even during the night, I think this one really works. Because you then also have your incense, your spices. So This still has in your resinous nuances, so this still has an Amouage kick, but for the summer. It's an Amouage perfume for summer, but not for every day. So that's why this is just number 5. This can be a bit overwhelming because of the sweet mint, but I think it's still well done. Doesn't have the toothpaste feel, doesn't have that after a chocolate image. So I think it's really done really well. I think they really pull this one off nicely. It's a different mint, I would say. I never smell a mint fragrance like this. So they have the uniqueness, they have the quality, they have the performance, so they have everything, really. So that's why I have a full bottle of this perfume. And again, meander, it's also not bad. Fresher, it's like a fresh incense fragrance. So check that one out if you might prefer a more fresh scent, especially if you like incense. But for me, Enclave will be the one that I'll be wearing the most this summer, from Amouage Enclave in the number 5 spot. Coming in number 4 spot, this is from the house of Xerjoff. This is a staple for the summertime. This is Nio. Beautiful perfume, this one. This is one of the best neroli bergamot concoctions that you will find. Natural smelling, high quality, realistic bergamot and neroli. This also has an eau de cologne style, eau de cologne feel, with a big difference is that this one actually really lasts. This is an eau de parfum, and unlike your typical eau de colognes that they don't last, this one actually is the exception. This one lasts, and it's fantastic. It's like green, fresh, citrusy fragrance. I mean, it's overpriced. It is. I mean, it's 235 euros for a 50 ml just for a fresh fragrance. I mean, yeah, I understand it's overpriced. It is, but for me, it's worth it. For the quality, for the performance, it's worth it. It's Xerjoff Nio in the number 4 spot. Now coming in the number 3 spot, this is from the house of Les Indemodables, and it is Chypre Azural. Beautiful. I already wore this a lot, actually. This is a fantastic, salty, orangey, mossy fragrance. So like the name implies, this is a Chypre, but this is a modern Chypre fragrance. This for me kind of gives me impressions of Amours les Oranges by Parfum d'Empire, which I actually also have. The only difference is that the Amours is a bit drier, more salty and drier. This one here, the orange, it's more juicy, and it's a bit more watery, if that makes sense. Also have the saltiness. This doesn't go aquatic. Now this has the saltiness, this has like a watery effect, mossy, but not aquatic, if that makes sense. It's a brilliant fragrance. I love this. Natural smelling fragrance. I mean, nothing here, it's scratchy. I mean, it's a fragrance from Les Indemodables. I mean, the quality will be always here. Might not be the most unique, but the quality, it's undeniable. And this for me, it's almost signature scent worthy type of scent. Right now I'm enjoying this one more than Amours from Parfum d'Empire, really, because I'm really enjoying that more juicy, fresh orange with this watery feel. Absolutely love this one, Chypre Azural by Les Indemodables. Coming in number 2 spot, yes, this will be surprising. This is from the house of Roja, and it is Isola Blue. Beautiful bottle presentation, seriously. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, Isola Blue, Yes, this was given to me for free. I did not ask for it. I was not expecting to receive it, nor I was expecting to love this fragrance as I do currently. So this is basically a rebranding of not Diaghilev, Oligarch. So Roja had Oligarch, and they, well, because of the name, for obvious reasons, they decided to rebrand that perfume, and then Isola Blue came. So I think the scent profile is the same. I never tried Oligarch, so I don't know if they maybe made some tweaks here and there, but this is fantastic. Really, I am very impressed. It's a beautiful citrusy, orangey fragrance. This gives me a bit, while not in the opening, but while this develops, this gives me a hint of a Terre d'Hermes, but it's just really a hint. The orange, that dirty orange feel, but that also fades away while this develops. But this is like a salty, watery, orangey fragrance. This has much more things going on. This also has like a berry, like a black berry feel here, like a juicy, fruity sweetness on top, with the dirty orange. That it's not as dirty, it's not that dirty, or it's not as dirty as Terre d'Hermes in Terre d'Hermes. And then this has those salty marine accords that I get, at least, and it's beautiful. Absolutely love this one. This also has vetiver. The note breakdown of this fragrance is just way too long, but in the end, this is a very high quality citrusy fragrance. I mean, it's not number one. This could easily be number one, actually, and it's not because this was given to me for free. It's really because I really do love it, and it's really because it's worth at least try, and it's a fragrance that I am wearing a lot. This is really a luxurious summer scent, not just because of the high price tag, but also because how this smells in the end. It has a high quality, natural smelling feel in everything, from the sweet berries, from the orange, from the vetiver, from this marine. It's very smooth. Nothing here is scratchy nor piercing. Everything blends smoothly. It's an amazing summer scent. It's Isola Blue by Roja, number 2 spot. And the reason why Roja it's not number 1, it's because of Profumum Roma. First of all, it's hard to beat Profumum Roma because it's my favorite perfume brand overall. Secondly, especially in the summertime, it's unbeatable. This fragrance house is unbeatable. And so I will mention 2 fragrances that are my number 1 because it's hard. Usually I just mention one, but this year I really want to talk about the other, which I have been wearing a lot. And so it is, first one, Acqua di Sale and Acqua Viva. These 2 make my number 1. And these are the ones that I've been wearing already and that I will be wearing a lot. These 2 fragrances are probably my most worn Profumum Roma fragrances, alongside Dolce in Fundo, and I think that's it. These 3 and Dolce in Fundo are definitely my most worn, that they have really a dent. Like Acqua Viva, you cannot see, I think you cannot see here in the Acqua di Sale, but the liquid is here, actually. Here is the level of the liquid. Bonkers, really. I have over 400 perfumes, so it says something. And these are the best perfumes in their category. This is the best aquatic fragrance out there, not even a question. This is the best lemon fragrance out there as well, not even a question. Acqua di Sale, it feels like that you just fill this bottle with ocean water, you put it inside some cedar wood, and that's it. That's Acqua di Sale. It's the most realistic, aquatic fragrance out there. I'm always saying this, and this is for me the most accurate description. And then when this dries down, the dry down of this fragrance is so sensual because it has that, like, a bit musky. It smells like when it's 7-8 p.m. you're leaving the beach and full of salt, and that's how this smells. It has that musky saltiness that I feel that it's very sexy. Performance is amazing. It projects incredibly. I mean, everything about this perfume is amazing. And then you have Acqua Viva Best Lemon. This is the most realistic lemon fragrance out there. Yeah, I mean, it really just cut a lemon in two, smell it, and you have Acqua Viva. It's really how this smells. Exactly. Performance also amazing. This will last the entire day. It's crazy. But usually all Profumum Roma really last long. They are all very high, very concentrated perfumes. They are all parfum, but they have a higher percentage of a perfume oil, so the majority of them, at least, they really last a long time. At least on my skin, I never had any issues in terms of performance. So yes, Acqua Viva and Acqua di Sale, summer staples. You can have, I don't know, you can have even Chypre Azural, you can have, sorry about that, you can have Xerjoff Nio, or even Roja Isola Blue. All of these fragrances are fantastic, even the designers as well. That's why I have them in the first place, and that's why I'm talking about them, and that's why I'll be wearing them. But summer for me would not be summer without these two, Acqua Viva and Acqua di Sale. That's it. If you would ask me to have just two fragrances, one would be very hard. Maybe I would go just with Acqua di Sale, but just give me two perfumes for the summertime, these two, and I will be happy. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below, what fragrances will you wear for the summertime? What is your top 5 or even top 10 fragrances for the summer of 2023? I would love to hear your list. Guys, if you find value in this video, hit the like button because it will really help this channel, and see you in the next video. Take care. Ciao.